I should come back to this another time.
يا أخي وين القى هذه التعويذة مال إشعال النيران؟
I don't think I'm ready for this just
يمكن
yet.
أن يكون للمهام متطلبات لتفعيلها كمستوى وأداء معين. يجب أن تبقى سجل المهام ومهمتك الحالية. خلينا نلقى سجل المهام. تي
Revelio. Perhaps I'll come back to this.
إشعال النيران. هاي إشعال النيران.
Oh.
نوري. نعود إلى الأستاذ هيكات. أوكي. alright. ايش الجو؟
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Let us begin. And remember, concentrate and keep your wand steady.
لازم ندوس اف.
Good work.
يا خير الفتحة الجديدة. بس هاي انفتحت. نجربها.
Incendio.
اوكي. اها.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Hecat.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand.
لعبة بيها حوارات وهاي كلش هواي بيها حوار.
To improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer.
الصراحة يعني أنا أحب اللعبة اللي بيها حوارات.
Shall we proceed?
بس ما أدري ليش دائما يعطيني سكيب.
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule.
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
How inconvenient.
شنو النوع رايح؟
Sebastian, there you are. I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow.
Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
Seems he's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig had this port key.
A port key? To Gringotts? I'm not sure I follow.
I barely follow myself, and I was there.
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious.
Understood.
Thank you, Sebastian.
And I am.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
See there? That's the door we need to reach.
ايش راح نسوي؟
And those
قدمت لين
annoying
اعطيت
prefects would love nothing
اسكيب
more than to rattle us to
للمحادثة.
Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The disillusionment charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
تعويذ التماهي. لازم احطها هاي، لازم احطها. نماذج التماهي هذه اعتقد هسه ما احتاجها. اوكي
Quieter than
Blast. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
Damn. You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
لازم انا اخذ المفتاح. فكرة جيدة.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
The key. Here it is. That wasn't so difficult after all. Now to find that book.
اوكي. يجب استماع تعويض أساسياتنا عدم اكتشافك لاستدراج الأشخاص ذوي النفوذ والأعداء للموقع المطلوب ووضع التصويب يضمن دقة الاستهداف. أوكي.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
مهم.
Supposed to be here. If, you are. Must we encounter students at all hours of the day and night?
شريت محاولة مرة أخرى.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
If you're a mortal, you'd best turn back.
Silent as a grave.
Sure, wander in the restricted section.
الجابها مو كانت هناك والله. اوكي اسف.
Ghost, don't let her see you. We must remain unseen.
Did I hear
انا بروح
you'd
امك.
be wise to get out of here? It's not safe for young mortals.
شلون تشوف هاي؟
Ghost, don't let her see you. Should be in the clear now. No need for us to be skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No. Let's focus. You're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Who have we here? Sebastian Solo and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Peeves.
هذا راح يفضحنا. شي بكمه راح يفضحنا.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
How do I know you won't go to the librarian and blame this all on me?
Why would I do that? I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where has that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor. Levioso! Reparo! Of course, traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this room.
might this lead?
روح.
Reparo.
يعني الناس والله.
Reparo. Ah, I need to wake up that rune over there. Not surprising. Guards at the ready. Protego!
اه لا والله انا في اليوم نحاول.
Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
كم واحد دول؟
This must be the way forward, but to where? Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
استراحة قاتل دوم. قاعد اسوي؟ قاعد انتبه لشغلات. لا 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 سوي.
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me. It is a book after all. Sebastian.
تم إنجاز المهمة.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir,
I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look.
كيف أبو ذعنات؟
Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, but it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
مملة تحسها
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as
مهمات
soon
فيها
as
بقصر
possible.
واحد.
I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle. Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
You're brave. That smell. Is she growing Punja's onion again?
morning, Professor Garlick.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear.
Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie.
Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. Should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our... I wonder if...
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rough.
Actually, I enjoyed it.
Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor.
You plant the seed?
Let's see, how to balance my star thistle arrangement.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done!
What should I be doing right now?
I'd like you to get some hands-on experience with the Chinese chomping cabbages. They're in the greenhouse, just across the footbridge. Mr. Pruitt will assist you with them. Their own...
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. Nice work in dark arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. It's good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
We are. The Chinese chomp... Go on. Cabbages. Now, see that for me? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Levioso.
on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little...
I suppose they could prove useful.
Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden.
Those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
مع المنظر. وين لازم اروح؟
This looks intriguing.
It is
So,
good to
هنا
see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to I'm all right.
We did not speak of...
They want some.
When were you at Gring?
Just before we...
Is that...
تخيلوا أنا
so.
حدران
I'm
بالمدرسة
still learning,
أنا
but
حدران قاعد
I can see
أتعلم.
traces of it. I know that's a lot to
It is. For now. You just... Both of you. Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and... I am not going to sit...
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow... Be on your guard.
I beg your pardon! How dare you... me?
What's going on here?
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
Students, you can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
You come to the wrong
دنابك
child. Stupendous.
دنابك تعالوا دنابك. بلعوا دنابك. لك هذا بعده.
Watch the light go out of your eyes.
هذا الدنبق الكبير. هذا قوي.
You're easier to spot than an eruption. You're going to regret that.
بلع الدنبق.
What on earth happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
أصبر.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
أعتقد دول اللي واجهتهم هسه راح أرجع أواجههم بعد.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. See that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
ما فهمت. لازم أوجهه. إيش في من وجهه؟
Incendio! The flames make the pyre sink.
The pyres are back where they started.
Protego! Incendio!
Clearly, all three of these
Incendio!
أعتقد أن هذين بهن لغز.
It seems the pyres sink if you don't light the others quickly enough.
Incendio!
تنفذ حقوق التهديد.
How beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
I never thought Ramrock's...
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've not...
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your cards.
It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn. Across the roads. I'm on the right track.
لازم أهزم العناكب.
Rookwoods don't go down easy.
Protego.
Confringo. Everyone gets lucky now and then. That's the best you can do, is it? Confringo.
Incendio.
Incendio.
How does that
Confringo.
That was a mistake.
بعدين رجعت هسه. خل احط ثني. روح لهم هذول. ولاني انا شو قاعد كاثرين. قتلني والله فشلي، والله فشلي.
An encampment. This must be it. Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
Anne will regret not. He doesn't come round now. He'll be made even more of an example.
We should have killed him.
You are terribly outmatched. No!
ولا
I feel as though
شو يكبر.
you don't believe you can defeat me, do you?
Should have known better than to take me on.
As if there's more than one way to enter. How many of you are there?
Is somebody there?
يا أخي لا امشي، ايش بيه هذا؟
This is where you will fail.
لا لا لا، ايش قاعد اسوي انا؟
It was only a matter of time.
فاشل.
As if there's more than one way to enter.
Goblins will finally.
How many of you are there?
One less human to worry about.
يضمن جوا حتى يشمل عليهم البراميل.
As if there's more than one way to enter.
والله خلنا نجرب هذه أول شي.
How many of you are there?
You were never going to win.
As if there's more than one way to enter. How many of you are there?
يا أخي شلون دمجني؟
Repair it.
It's Hogwarts. But you wouldn't hear it.
As if there's more than one way to enter. How many of you are there?
Why am I always an intruder?
هذا قسم السرعات يعني.
Repair it. Incendio.
I've been fighting since before the war.
Easily diverted. Incendio.
Was that your best?
Accio.
Oh, that was meant for me?
Repair it.
You gave me no choice.
As if there's more than one way to enter. How many of you are there?
One less human to worry about. One.
Accio. Levioso. Reparo.
We're here to see this.
Reparo. Accio.
Not round now. You'll be made even more of an example.
Handle a little.
لا الكل راح اموت بسرعة.
Pity, not quite. You should have fled when you had the chance.
As if there's more than one way to enter. How many of you are there?
I won't.
Accio.
Plum bumble beneath. Your spells glance off of me.
Accio.
You won't stop me. You can't stop me. One more taken down.
As if there's more than one way to enter.
Incendio.
How many of you are there?
Incendio.
What was that?
Accio.
Calf. Easily conquered.
Reparo.
Farewell forever, human.
As if there's more than one way to enter. How many of you are there? way to enter. How many of you are there?
Not quite.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time.
Your art isn't in this at all.
Get away with that.
Rebellion.
يا أخي يا أخو.
As if there's more than one way to enter. How many of you are there?
An intruder!
Repairer.
Pity. Not quite.
Rebellion.
That was meant for me. Wash my hand.
ولا أعبر عليهم هاي.
Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
What am I doing here? This patrol is worthless.
How many of you are there?
Up for a bit of dying, are we?
We're born. Didn't have to end this way.
As if there's more than one way to enter. How many of you are there?
What an unfortunate end! No! An intruder!
كم شو؟
Could it be a murder trial?
Someone's been taken out last minute.
You're fortunate. That could have been
Oh.
far more painful.
more than one way to enter. How many of you are there?
Joining us. If he doesn't come round now, he'll be made even more of an example.
Reparo!
Not quite.
عرف أمه.
As if there's more than one way to enter.
Anne will regret not joining us. He doesn't come round.
How many of you are there? Oh.
You are an intruder!
I'll bury you in the deepest vault.
Accio!
Really, it is.
Potato!
I feel as if you're not even trying. I shall avenge your death.
That was quite something. Now, to free Arn's carts. Quite an enchantment. The carts are returning to Arn. Revelio. Incendio. Levioso. Reparo. Wonder who lived.
I'm afraid I still don't have my carts.
Hello. What do you have?
Ah, yes, a wonderful choice. I hope to see you.
Arn, I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading. Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good in wizard kind. Thank you for proving them wrong.
The ones I faced were determined to make things difficult.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints. You know, you've inspired me. I've been dealing with witches and wizards for years, and we've always got along just fine. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
What a nice idea, Arn. I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again for all you've done.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Shouldn't there be aurors or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident?
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend,
friend been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. Listen, I'm just missing.
I suspect that's where...
You're as clever. I simply need...
I'll get you the Fuipa feather, as long as you're certain shop.
I assure you he won't.
نروح نجمع البيض. أعتقد هنا هو.
Remember, precision is key.
Here's the Fuipa feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Endurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
لازم أحضر الجرعة.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
Get it!
Oh! Dragon Tongue! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
Sorry, Professor.
His accomplice will answer.
I brewed an Endurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was...
I'm glad I was able...
in it, pay... But now, that'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one...
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration for the rest of term.
Wiggenweld potion.
Greetings. I understand you're quite the enterprising young Ravenclaw. Professor Fig tells me you found a long-lost book for him. I'd like to talk to you about it.
المفروض عندي عربة للتنقل يعني ما معقولة يعني أروح بس ركض.
Thanksgiving doesn't mean I dislike beasts. He had a knee sore at our house. I wept when he died.
This place has seen better days.
مكان المصطبة به بركة، أهلك قاعد هنا يجي رزقه. من النصاب هذا.
Good of you to come. My friend, Professor Fig, speaks highly of you and your resourcefulness. He was vague as to details, but mentioned your having tracked down a difficult-to-find book. I wondered if you'd be willing to do a little detective work on my behalf.
Of course, Mr. Ollivander. Sounds most up my street.
Wonderful. You see, about a century ago, an heirloom applewood wand with a fairy wing core went missing from this very shop. My great-aunt suspected a student named Richard Jackdaw. He'd been serving as an assistant here and suddenly vanished.
Richard Jackdaw?
Like the bird. In fact, he was known to frequent the Hogwarts Owlry. We searched there, of course, but found no wand. We did find a series of statues similar to Jackdaw's. I'm certain they're a clue, but I cannot figure out where they lead. Jackdaw was last heard tittering about some pages with a map he'd stolen from Peeves. As you can imagine, the poltergeist was less than helpful.
I'll have a look for you. You've certainly given me plenty to go on.
Ah, you've brought hope to this old one-maker's heart. Professor Fig was right. You are a remarkable student.
شوف، ما لازم يعطوني عرب ولا التنقل. تخيل أركض بعد 800 متر، شيء مو طبيعي.
Hogwarts always had.
متعب هاي متعب التنقل والله. ايش طلعت هاي غير وصل. يا اخي تحس اللعبة مو واضحة يعني انا اخر لعبة لعبتها جوست اوف تسوشيما انطوك اياها من البداية، لو انت كل شغلك اللي راح تشتغله هسه حتى تواجه او تهزم المغول وتواجه قائدهم الكبير هنا غير.
The statues Mr. Ollivander mentioned must be upstairs amongst the owls. Don't mind me, owls. I'm just here to help a friend. Now, where are those statues? I recognize those handles. The summoning charm should do the trick. Accio. Reparo. Levioso. Incendio. Empty perches. Could be the right size for jackdaws. Or statues of jackdaws. Accio. Nothing. No statues here. I'd best keep looking. Here's a welcome surprise.
ماكو بعد؟ كم معقولة؟ هذا المجلس بس ويرد أكثر من النحوت.
This'll do nicely.
ماشي كل ساعة معكم.
Accio! Nothing.
Nice one, doesn't?
Birds aren't afraid of heights. Perhaps I should look a bit higher. I'll take that, thank you. Accio! No statues here. I'd
وش
best keep
يرتاح
looking.
هنا؟ فيدنا ولا؟
Repairer. Accio. Here's a welcome surprise.
هذا واحد.
Nothing. No statues here. I'd best keep looking. Nothing.
اوكي خلينا نزيد.
What's happening?
خلصت.
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done indeed. Good news. If you've got something to hide, you found the perfect spot. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw.
Goodness, I'm almost certain I dropped it the moment I was beheaded.
What map?
Ridiculous, really. Found it on some yellowed old pages Peeves had pilfered. Thought I could impress a girl. But that's a story for another day.
So, you stole a wand and then followed a map on some pages that you took from Peeves and followed that map to your doom.
Odd to hear it all reduced to such absurdity, but yes. Why do you care about some old wand?
I don't really. Ollivander does. It's the pages I'm after. Might they be with the wand in the cave?
Indeed. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest? I'd be happy to show you where to find them.
If that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you there.
If you don't mind the sight of my decapitated skeleton, the wand and the pages are yours for the taking.
لا غير تطلع المهمة. ما أدخل. تعلم تعويذة جديدة.
See a creature get put down like that. The troll.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
بعدين سويها. ذول الأعداء.
When the clouds are dark is always the best time to strike. It is if one in Merlin's...
لا ما مات والله أسمعني مات. طير دمي.
I don't think I can do this now. Best to come back.
ما في التعب هذا كله. سلسة أركض. يا أخي وين تعويذة تنسيدي؟
Incendio!
قاعد كان فريق يخلو راح قتله. طلع هنا.
Incendio! Protego! Stupefy! Incendio!
لا لا كل شيء بدت استعجلت.
Incendio! Incendio. Protego.
يا أخي ليش ما انتبه لهم أنا؟
Protego. Stupefy. Stupefy. Protego.
لما طلعوا.
Not my fault you're a deadly great spider. Incendio. Incendio.
هاي المهمة.
Can you imagine?
I created a few in theory myself quite some time ago.
شو سويت أنا؟ قوم قبر لفك يا ولد قوم. الدرجات وأخرى البرابيق.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Incendio. Accio. Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
Good one.
Accio. Incendio.
Nicely done.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
That's it. Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Plus, you'll be even more formidable in crossed wands. Other duelists had better beware.
Yes.
تيتي تيتي مثل ما رحت جيتي. كل ساعة رايح جاي رايح جاي. هذول وجهيك.
I hope you were able to take care of everything.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand.
غبي. وين هذا التعب؟
Expelliarmus!
How nice to see you.
انت شو وقت معي؟
Future champion,
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of Cross Wands ready?
big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
No.
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
Incendio!
Arresto, momento.
Incendio!
Act like a winner.
There goes my wager.
Is that all you've got?
Don't shy away now.
Easy boy.
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
I'm just pleased to have done as well as I did.
يلا خالد يلا شكرا
Thank you.
لكم. نسولفون هون. فاتك بعد مهمات.
This cannot possibly be as difficult as it thinks.
هذا المكان يمكن 1000 مرة مريت من عنده. والله أروح لعبة.
Something Professor Shah is hard to read, but
يلا يا معود، شو قد توصل؟ وين هذا؟ لازم انتظره. يلا ما تصيح لي، يعني نجيك.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. Only a Ravenclaw would travel this far in pursuit of knowledge.
Well said. Now where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks, a stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp...
Nothing to do now but keep going. The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word. Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags. There it is, just as Jackdaw described.
وين كلمة المرور؟
Intramuros.
Aren't you a little far from...
Ranrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding.
المفروض.
Protego! Incendio! Accio!
You won't get away with that. Really it is. Is that the best you can do?
Protego! Stupid one! Incendio!
No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me. I wonder how big this place
شنو
is.
التقطيع؟
I can shoot the symbol, but it doesn't stay lit for long. I need to light all three before they time out on me. Impressive. That must be where all this leads.
استني هناك شنو الآن؟
Someone didn't want casual visitors down here. I wonder if any of my spells will help me through this.
Accio! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Incendio!
اوكي.
Protego! Stupefy!
لا
Incendio! Protego! Incendio! Protego!
والله نسيتها عسبالي ماتت هاي. طلع طبط جو القاع.
Protego! Stupefy! Incendio! Stupefy! Accio!
والله الحقيقة.
Perhaps the next symbol is hidden somewhere. Oh, behind the rock. There's the symbol. Remarkable.
Protego!
It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there.
لازم استخدم هذه التعويذة. أخي أنا ذكي يا قوة، أنا ذكي. نقدر هون.
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Protego.
يا أخي والله مش ردت والله.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be?
Accio.
An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
منين أروح؟ لازم انتظرها. لا لا لا. أسرار. أروح هنا قبل لو أروح أول شي هنا ونشوف هنا شو. شي. الأسرار كلها بهذه لازم تسحبني. شنو قبل شيء كنت هنا. يا الله. لا أسرار ولا محسن.